Have you ever wondered how much of the Bible's history stands up to the scrutiny of modern archaeology? This question has intrigued many as we delve into the vast and complex history of this influential book. The Bible, undeniably, has shaped societies, cultures, and individual lives, making it a significant historical document. Its narratives, which span across centuries, have been etched into the fabric of human civilization. However, the question of its historical accuracy remains a subject of intense debate among scholars, historians, and archaeologists. The Bible's chronology, its tales of kings and kingdoms, wars and miracles, have all been under the microscope of modern archaeology. While some archaeological evidence supports the Bible's narratives, other findings challenge them, leading to controversies and debates. So let us dive into the fascinating chronology of the Bible's history and the archaeological evidences. Let's unravel the mysteries that have been woven into the pages of this age-old text, one layer at a time. The Bible didn't spring up as a single book. It has a complex history of formation. It started its journey as separate texts, each written on materials like papyrus and parchment. These texts were penned by different authors, across different times and in different locations. They were not initially intended to be part of a unified work, but were individual pieces that reflected the religious and social perspectives of their respective authors. Over time, these texts began to be collected together, and the process of canonization began. This process wasn't a simple one. It involved religious scholars, leaders, and communities deciding which texts were divinely inspired and thus should be part of the official Bible. This selection process wasn't without debate and disagreement, and it took centuries to reach a consensus. So when we hold a Bible today, we're not just holding a book. We're holding a collection of works that have journeyed through time, debate, and selection. Remember, the Bible as we know it today is the result of centuries of selection and compilation. Archaeology has played a crucial role in validating and challenging the historical accounts in the Bible. Let's embark on a chronological exploration of some key archaeological findings that have had significant implications for our understanding of the Bible. Setting off in the early periods, we come across evidence of the ancient Israelites in Egypt. Papyrus documents from the 13th century BCE, discovered in the ruins of the ancient Egyptian city of Pyrameses, hint at the presence of a Semitic-speaking workforce, which could be interpreted as the Israelites. However, it's important to note that this interpretation is not without its skeptics. Moving forward in time to the reigns of the kings of Israel and Judah, we find the Tel Dan stele, an inscribed stone erected by a king of Aram Damascus in the 9th century BCE. This stele represents the first historical evidence of King David outside the Bible, lending some weight to the biblical accounts of his rule. But archaeology doesn't always corroborate biblical narratives. For example, the grandeur of Solomon's reign, as described in the Bible, has been questioned. Archaeological excavations at sites mentioned in the Bible as part of Solomon's kingdom have failed to uncover evidence of the wealth and power the Bible attributes to Solomon, suggesting that his reign might have been less impressive than depicted. Finally, as we reach the New Testament period, we encounter the James ossuary, a 1st century limestone box used for containing the bones of the dead, bearing the Aramaic inscription, James, son of Joseph, brother of Jesus. If authentic, this could be the earliest archaeological reference to Jesus Christ, yet the authenticity of the inscription has been the subject of heated debate among scholars. As we can see, archaeology can both illuminate and complicate our understanding of the Bible's history. While some findings seem to support biblical narratives, others challenge them, and still others leave us with more questions than answers. But that's the beauty of archaeology. It keeps the past alive, constantly inviting us to revisit, rethink, and reimagine our historical narratives. The Bible continues to be a source of faith, inspiration, controversy, and debate. Throughout the centuries, it has evolved from an assortment of ancient texts into a unified book, surviving the passage of time and the scrutiny of countless scholars. Its stories and teachings have been analyzed under the lens of history and archaeology, shedding light on its origins and the civilizations that shaped it. The Bible's enduring influence is undeniably etched in the fabric of our modern world. It has inspired countless works of art, literature, and music, and continues to guide the moral compass of millions across the globe. Its teachings permeate our laws, our values, and our culture, often serving as a common thread that connects diverse communities. Whether you see it as a sacred text, a historical document, or both, there's no denying the Bible's profound impact on human civilization.